Hello everyone, James Charles here, and today I'm going to be making a very important video about a very important topic.
Don't want to wait any longer, no more lies. And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I f***ed men under the age of 18. Sorry. The idea on top of things, being in men became so important to me that I was willing to trust deeper. I got really frustrated. Like, they DM'd you first. They lied to you. They flirted first. Like, I really wish that at that time I had trusted quickly. I think that my lack of experience when it came to dating under the age of 18, I got really frustrated to get dick, and then all of a sudden having a lot of attention from different types of men. Sorry. And I hope to never disappoint you again. See you soon.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video is going to be about James Charles. And I know I am fashionably late again, but that doesn't matter. I just don't want to jump on the topic immediately. And just because I didn't have any time at the moment. But now I have time, so why not watch this apology? So I already watched the apology, and I don't know why he would admit to doing these types of things. I mean, maybe it's because for his own conscience. So props for you, James Charles, for actually admitting you did these things after many times you tried to discredit people for this. Even going as far as to say that this isn't true in the slightest, while we have so many proof out there, and I guess he finally knew denying it won't do any good. Also, this video was uploaded on April Fool's, and I hear the argument from bad timing for uploading a apology video. It is never a bad timing to upload an apology video, even if it is April Fool's. Nobody's gonna think, oh, James Charles is fake apologizing as a prank. Come on, nobody's gonna think you're gonna apologize for a heinous crimes or allegations as a joke. Plus, he acknowledged it is April Fool's, so what more do you need? Anyways, his apology video is about 40 minutes long, and first 2 minutes is him rambling about why he is uploading this right now and something holding himself accountable, you know, the basic shit. Anyways, we're skipping 2 minutes of this, of course, and we're going straight into the juice. So you don't have to watch the whole 40 minutes of this apology. I'm just gonna break down what I found to be interesting about this apology, or dare I say criminal. Now without further ado, let's watch this shit, bro. So around the 3-minute mark, he talks about 2 cases of him being called out with talking with minors, and him asking if they were 18, but these 2 cases are 1 year apart from each other, and it's like, first mistake you made, you should have already realized. You should double check or just look up their information, because believe me, it's not private at all. Most people just post their information on their Twitter or TikTok or whatever social media you have, Facebook, Tumblr, I don't know, MySpace. Yeah, that was a bad joke actually. How about MSN? How I missed those emotes you had at MSN. Those weird type of animations. Those were the shit back in the days. Anyways, that's off topic. But yeah, him saying that he did it twice already, which his first mistake he already made 1 year apart from each other, so then when he finds out eventually that they are 16, he supposedly blocked them and stopped further interactions with them completely. But my question now is, how long does it take for you, James Charles, to post your nudes or your, I don't know, your lewd pics to them? Because I don't understand that part. How do so many people cut your nudes or ass shots of you, or you know exactly what I mean. Why do you feel the need to do this? And then there's this.
In all other areas of my life, my friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things. And I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate.
You were horny, dude. That's the only reason this happened. You were f***ing horny. It's normal, dude. Guys are horny all the time, but do I really have to explain why it's wrong to talk to minors? No, I don't think I have to.
I do understand that with these videos coming to light, it's really starting to, not even starting, it's really looking, period, like I'm actively searching for younger people to be in a relationship with.
Anyways, you are motherfucking James Charles. How can you have problems with getting dudes or like getting in a relationship if you got the most youngest ass face like James Charles? That man looks like he just became 18. Plus, you look like them boys on TikTok, if you know what I mean, with the same ass noodle haircut. In his case, it looked like a bird nest. So how did you become desperate? I don't think it's possible. And the fact that your relationships were with minors mostly, the chances of that are like, I don't know, man, but the chances are very low for that happening 3 times, I think. I don't know how many times you got caught. I bet it was around 5 or 3 times. I'm just guessing.
And there's no excuse for that. When I've watched videos in the past of people talking about serious topics, such as this one, it's always really bothered me when people would talk about conclusions or changes that they're going to make without actually talking about how they got there in the first place. So I think it's really important that I do that in this video.
Well, look at your boy James Charles, being an example for predators that got caught doing the shit. Boy, you know what the problem is? Most people already know for what you got caught, so it's, however, very predictable how they got in this situation. They were just looking for young boys, or they were just incredibly horny. Those 2 options is the only thing that comes to mind with these type of situations. So what more is there to say?
But I didn't quite understand. I honestly just thought that I had really bad luck and that I was being taken advantage of when that wasn't the case at all. And I had the mentality that I could reach out to literally anybody and use my Explore page and For You page as a dating app, and eventually I would just happen to find the right person. But that's just not how dating works, literally at all. It's gross, it's weird, and it's desperation.
He then goes ahead to call it desperation again, desperation, and you know what I was going to say, it's not desperation at all. You're desperate when you're f***ing hideous, according to beauty standards. You can't get a girl, your dick won't go up, or your personality is just so repulsive nobody wants to be around you. That's when you're desperate for some things. Not when you're James Charles, you're swimming in money, you got DMs from many men's and young boys who want to talk to you or idolize you, you know what I'm going at now. It isn't desperation at all. Wording it like that is very dumb. And just searching for an excuse, if you ask me. Okay, so I'm going to summarize the rest of the video, alright? I didn't listen. And I didn't listen. That's basically it. Oh, and I forgot. I didn't took proper action that time. That's basically the whole explanation for this part. If you ask my opinion about this video, I would say he is guilty as f***. boy. And saying being desperate doesn't excuse your behavior at all. And what do you know? I hear actually people saying that this guy is rejecting people left and right if they don't send, lewd pics of themselves. So I don't know how you pull that one out of your ass, because that's seriously just f***ing lying in an apology video, and this is your second one. So if you want my opinion about this video, I would say James Charles didn't learn anything. He's just looking for excuses because his sponsors were going to drop. Same as David Dobrik, that guy also did the same thing when his sponsors started to drop. And overall, I think these people should be held accountable, and James in particular should be thrown in jail. What saddens me the most about James Charles' apology is that so many people like this shit. You're essentially just supporting a predator. What if this guy actually sent pics to your boys or your kids and you found out at the end that this guy made an apology on YouTube? Yeah, that puts things in a whole nother perspective. And if he's not going to jail, at least what you can do is seek a psychiatrist or anything at all, because this behavior is not acceptable. But anyway, that's all I can say about this situation, because now I'm just repeating what other people are saying about James Charles and it's getting really repetitive. Also, I'm so late to this, I don't know, I was feeling lazy. I know David Dobrik also made an apology, and at this point I don't care anymore. Just because of the fact that he uploads the apology so late, that is it doesn't have a lot of impact or apologetic tone to it, because his sponsors got dropped. That's when he took action. So I don't care about David Dobrik's apology in the slightest. That guy is still just a bad person for what he did in the past. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to help a brother out. This has been Broski. Goodbye.